Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear students. Hope everything is going well with you. In this session, inshallah, I'm going to talk about a new chapter of English linguistics, which focuses on words and their formation. So, the lesson to be covered today is morphology. Let's have a look on the topics to be covered. This is the outline: morphology, morphemes, free and bound morphemes, lexical and functional morphemes, derivational morphemes, inflectional morphemes, morphological description, problems in morphological description, morphs and allomorphs. These are the topics that are going to be covered for this chapter. Okay, let's have a look on the definition of morphology. We have already actually talked about and discussed this term, morphology. Morphology is the branch of linguistics that studies the structure of words. So it focuses on words. The whole idea is about words and how they are formed. Morphology is the branch of linguistics that studies the structure of words. Morphology is the study of words and how they are formed. Morphology is the study of the internal structure of words and the regularities or the rules by which they are formed. So the whole idea revolves around words and how they are formed. Good. Morphs. Okay, no, morpheme. A morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of language that has independent meaning or grammatical function. Again, morpheme. We have already talked about phoneme. A phoneme is the sound, okay? A phoneme is the smallest meaningless unit in itself, okay? But a morpheme is meaningful. A morpheme is a word. Sometimes we have free morphemes, bound morphemes. It depends. So a morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of language that has independent meaning or grammatical function. Sometimes it has meaning, okay? And in other cases, it has a grammatical function. So again, we have another definition. A morpheme is the smallest meaningful piece of language that cannot be divided or split up into smaller units to make up words. Again, it is the smallest meaningful piece of language. It is the smallest meaningful unit of language, okay, that cannot be split up. It can't be broken up into smaller units to make up words. Okay, this is morpheme. We have examples actually on morphemes. Examples. In English, words can consist of one morpheme or more, such as in the word boys, which consists of two morphemes. So in English language, words have the ability or can consist of more than one morpheme. Sometimes a word is one morpheme, okay? But in other cases, we have words that consist of more than one morpheme. A good example is the word boys, okay? It consists of two morphemes. Boys, we have boy and is, okay? Boy carries the meaning. Boy carries the meaning. However, is carries the grammar function of plural. It carries the grammar function of plural. So the word boys consists of two morphemes, okay? It consists of two morphemes. One is meaningful, which carries the meaning. It conveys the meaning, okay? Boy, and is here, which carries the grammar function. And that's why here we have this definition, morpheme. A morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of language that has independent meaning, like boy, or grammatical function, like the is, the plural is. So sometimes we have morphemes that have meaning, they have independent meaning, or other morphemes that have grammatical function. Good. So the word boys here is a good example that illustrates the idea of a morpheme, okay? Grammatical function or meaning. Good. It carries the meaning. Boys, boy here carries the meaning, and is carries the grammatical function of plural. Okay, morphemes. So in English, talks, talked, talker, and talking are different words, each consisting of more than one morpheme. Good. Like talk, talk, talk. Okay. The first one is talks. The second, talked, past simple. The first one is a third person singular in the present simple. Talker, er, doer, and talking, gerund. These are different words, each one or each consisting of more than one morpheme. Talk is a morpheme. It is the unit of meaning. It carries the meaning. Okay? Again, talk is a morpheme. It is the unit of meaning. While s, ed, er, and ing are different morphemes which convey the grammatical function. They convey the grammatical function. The same word, talk. Okay, it is the word talk. Here we have talks, talked, talker, and talking. Okay, so the morpheme that carries the meaning is talk in all of them. However, s, ed, er, and ing are different morphemes that convey the grammatical function. They convey the grammatical function. Good. Here, another example. We have the word renewed. Renewed. Okay, renewed. Renewed. This word consists of three morphemes. Three morphemes. Okay. The minimal unit of meaning. Okay. A minimal unit of meaning. New, also a minimal unit of meaning. Good. However, ed is a minimal unit of grammar. It is not a minimal unit of meaning because ed is a morpheme that conveys the grammatical function or that has the grammatical function. Means again. Means again. So here we have an example here. We have an example that consists of three morphemes. Okay, new, and ed. Minimal unit of meaning. Means again, so it carries meaning. So it is a minimal unit of meaning. New also is a minimal unit of meaning. Means recent or novel. Novel or recent means new. Okay, recent or new. Novel. Novel also here means new. Okay, so it is another minimal unit of meaning. However, ed, okay, is a minimal unit of a grammar. Okay, the function of ed is the past tense. Okay, function. Okay, it conveys the grammar function or the grammatical function. Grammar function or grammatical function. The function of ed is the past tense. Okay, it conveys the grammatical function or the minimal unit of, even we can say the grammatical unit, the minimal unit of a grammatical function. Okay, or of a grammar function. Good. So the example here is clear cut. Good. Let's go to types of morphemes. Here we have types of morphemes. Types of morphemes. There are several important distinctions that must be made when it comes to morphemes. Okay, many distinctions are made actually. Here is the first distinction. We have free versus bound morphemes. Free versus bound. Good. Free means those morphemes that can stand alone as words. As the name suggests or as the name implies, they are free. Okay? They are free. Like boy, cat, alive, whether they are adverbs, adjectives, nouns. Okay? Okay, like free morphemes are morphemes which can stand alone as words. Examples, boy, kind, the. Okay, articles, happily. So we have different words actually. They can stand alone. Okay, they can stand alone. Okay, this is free morpheme. However, bound morphemes. Bound, also as the name suggests, bound means attached to something else. Those morphemes cannot, be used alone. They need to be attached to other morphemes. Okay, so free morphemes. Okay, so this is free morpheme. Okay, so we have free morphemes and bound morphemes. Bound morphemes. Okay, bound morphemes. But here it talks about free morphemes. Okay, this covers a free morpheme. Free morphemes, we have lexical morphemes and functional morphemes. Okay, so what is a free morpheme? A free morpheme is that type of morpheme which can stand alone as a word, okay? So we have free morphemes can be, or free morphemes are subdivided. They can be subdivided, okay, into lexical morphemes and functional morphemes. Lexical and functional, okay? Lexical morphemes carry the semantic content of utterances. They carry semantic content, means the meaning, That's why they are lexical, okay, from lexis, words, okay? So they carry the meaning, they carry the semantic content, محتوى المعنى, semantic, okay, the meaning, the semantic content of utterances, of the sentences, of words, of an utterance, okay? Lexical morphemes carry the semantic content of utterances. However, functional morphemes, as the name suggests, functional, they have a specific function, that is of a grammar. So they carry extra grammatical information. Functional, it means they carry the functional, okay, content. They carry the functional content. They carry extra grammatical information. It's very easy. So we have lexical, those that carry the semantic content of utterances, we convey or we say, and those which convey the grammatical information. Let's have a deeper look, okay? Lexical morphemes like nouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, okay? Here, functional morphemes like conjunctions, prepositions, on, in, at, okay? Articles like the, and pronouns, okay? So these are related to grammar. The only function of those morphemes, okay, is grammatical. The only function of those morphemes is grammatical. So they are again, they are grammatically bound. They are grammatically bound. So they are functional morphemes like conjunctions, prepositions, articles, pronouns. Okay, they don't have meaning in themselves. Okay, they just convey a grammatical function. And that's why we say they carry extra grammatical information. Good. Okay, so we have examples here, examples on lexical morphemes, and we have other examples on functional morphemes. So, okay, let's continue. Lexical morphemes are open class of words. When we say open class of words, it means we can add new words to them. Every day we have new words. Okay, open class. They are open. They are not a closed class. They are open class. Okay, so that's why every day we have new terms. Okay, with this vast, technology we are having nowadays, every day we have new words, a new coinage of words. Okay, this is called coinage, words that are newly coined. Okay, every day we have words that are coined. صك كلمات جديدة. Okay, and that's why lexical morphemes are open class of words. This is closed class of words. Functional morphemes are closed class of words. We cannot add functional morphemes. Like, do we add, for example, or can we add new categories here, like things other than articles, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions? No, we cannot add. They are closed class. They are closed class. Okay. Lexical morphemes are content words. When we say content words, it means content. They have content. They have meaning. They have meaning. Okay. Content words. Lexical morphemes are content words. It means they have meaning. However, this type, functional morphemes, okay, they are structure or function words. They are structure words or function words. No, they don't have meaning. They just okay, have functions, and that's why they are called function words or structure words. And that's why their only function is, being used in structures. Okay, function words. They are structure or function words. Good. Types of morphemes, bound morphemes. So we are done with free morphemes. Let's go to bound morphemes. Bound morphemes. Bound morphemes never exist, as the name implies, bound. They are attached. Okay, they are attached to other morphemes. They never exist as words by themselves, but are always attached to some other morphemes. For example, un as in unhappy, im as in impolite, as in irregular, ness as in happiness, ing as in interesting, ment as in management, etc., etc. Okay, so can we see, for example, un, ness, ment, all these bound morphemes used alone? Can we see them, being used alone? No, they need to be attached, okay, or they occur attached to other morphemes, and that's why they are bound. Okay, so when we identify the number and types of morphemes that a given word consists of, we are looking at what is referred to as the structure of a word. So when we say, for example, a structure of a word, it means we are looking at the number or the types of morphemes, okay, of a given word. Good. Bound morphemes. Okay, every word has at least one free morpheme. Every word has at least one free morpheme, of course, and it is called the stem or the root. Free, okay, so every word has at least one free morpheme. Any word must have at least one free morpheme, which is referred to as the root, الجذع الأصل, okay, the stem or the base, okay, root, stem, base, okay. This is clear cut. Bound morphemes are all affixes. Bound morphemes are all affixes. Affixes means either prefixes or suffixes. Okay? Prefixes and suffixes. Okay, of course, bound. They are always attached to other morphemes. They are always attached to other morphemes, and that's why bound morphemes are all affixes. It means either prefixes or suffixes. That's to say, they only occur when they are attached to some other free morphemes. So they need to be attached to other free morphemes. Affixes are divided into two categories. Prefixes like un in unhappy, suffixes happiness, ness in the word happiness. Okay, so prefix, a prefix which comes at the beginning of words, a suffix which comes at the end of words. Okay, all affixes, prefixes, and suffixes in English are bound morphemes. Again, all affixes like prefixes and suffixes in English are bound morphemes. Of course, this is very important. This is very important. Okay, so prefixes and suffixes are bound. They always occur attached to other free morphemes. We cannot see, for example, ness alone, un, whether they are prefixes or suffixes. Un, ness alone. No, they need to be attached to other free morphemes, and that's why we can say all affixes, prefixes, and suffixes in English are bound morphemes. The general term for all three is affix. Three, because we have other type infixes, which come in the middle. Okay, prefixes at the beginning, suffixes at the end, infixes in the middle. Okay, but it's not mentioned here because in English we don't have. Okay, good. Types of morphemes done. Let's have a look on another definition or another division, types of morphemes. We have another division actually of morphemes. This is very, very important. We have derivational versus inflectional morphemes. Okay, derivational means اشتقاقي. Okay, again, derivational, اشتقاقي. Like when we say, for example, drive, and we say driver, er. Okay, نشتق من الكلمة. Drive, driving. Okay, drive, driver, driving. Right? Versus inflectional, تصريفي, inflectional. Okay, again, here, for example, happy, happily. This is derivational. Happy, happily. Okay, mad, madness. Happy, unhappy. Okay, happy, unhappy. All these are derivational. Okay, derivational. Okay, so a word from which we can derive a new word, اشتقاقي, derivational. However, inflectional, تصريفي, like for example, play, plays, played, playing, is playing, okay? Grammar, okay? Grammar. Okay, strong, stronger, the strongest. Okay, so this is inflectional, تصريف. Okay, I think the idea is clear. Okay, so we have derivational versus inflectional morphemes. Derivational morphemes create or derive new words. Derivational. They create or derive new words by changing the meaning or by changing the word class of the word. Okay? So they change the meaning, like happy, unhappy, happy, unhappy. Okay? Derivational. New words. Okay? So derivational morphemes create or derive new words by changing the meaning or by changing the word class of the word. So we have two important ideas here. In derivational morphemes, again, derivational morphemes change the meaning. That's number one. Number two, they change the word class or the word category, the word or the part of speech of the word, the part of speech of the word, word class, word category. Okay, like play. Okay, or again, happy, adjective, happily, adverb. Okay, so the word changes from one class into another class. Okay, okay, from adjective into adverb. Okay, sad is an adjective, sadness, okay, is a noun. So the word class changes here. So we can say word class, word category, or yes, word class, the word category, or the part of speech, the part of speech of the word. Okay, so two important ideas are to be covered here. They are derivational morphemes. Again, derivational morphemes, okay, change the meaning of the word. Number two, they change the word class. Okay, for example, happy, unhappy. Good. Happy, unhappy. The same adjective, but what changes here? What it changes? I mean, the meaning changes. The meaning, not the word category, okay? Or the word class, because happy, unhappy, both are adjectives. So happy, unhappy, okay? Happy, unhappy, we have a change in meaning. Good. Both words are adjectives, but the meaning changes. But the meaning changes. Good. The meaning changes. Okay? Good. I think we have covered this slide. Okay. Quickness. The affix changes both meaning and word class, adjective to a noun, okay? Like quickness, okay? Quickness. Ness is an affix, it's not a prefix, it's an affix, okay? It changes both meaning and the word class, because here we have quick is an adjective, quick, which is an adjective, it changes into quickness, a noun. And this is the word class, and the meaning even changes. Okay, the meaning. Okay, in English, derivational morphemes can be either prefixes or suffixes. Okay, good. Again, in English, derivational morphemes can be either prefixes or suffixes, and we have just been talking about this, like happy, unhappy, on prefix, and the quickness is suffix. Okay, suffix, prefixes and suffixes. In general, they are all affixes. Okay, they are all affixes. Okay, so derivational morphemes can be either prefixes or suffixes. Prefixes or suffixes. Good. Okay, inflectional morphemes. inflectional morphemes. Inflectional morphemes do not change or alter the word's meaning or word class. They don't change the meaning or the word class. Instead, they only refine and give extra grammatical information. They just give extra grammatical information about the word's already existing meaning. That's it. They give extra grammatical information about the word's already existing meaning. For example, cat, cats, plural. Cat, cats, plural. The is, plural is, okay? Walk, walking. Like this is not walking as a noun. No, is walking as a verb, progressive, progressive. Because walking as a noun is something else, okay? Derivational, not inflectional. But this is walk, walking. This is, okay, is walking, like walk is walking, progressive. So inflectional morphemes do not change the word's meaning or the word class. This is totally different from derivational morphemes. Derivational morphemes change the word meaning and change the word class. However, inflectional morphemes don't change or alter the word's meaning or the word class. Okay? Instead, they just give extra grammatical information about the word's already existing meaning. Like cat, cats, plural, walk, walking, is walking, for example, progressive, good. Types of morphemes. We have 8 types. We have types of inflectional. We are talking about inflectional morphemes. So in English, inflectional morphemes are all suffixes. Suffixes means at the end, okay, at the end of words, okay. This is for inflectional. They are all suffixes. They are all suffixes in English. This is in English. And by chance, this is by chance. Why? Since in other languages, this is not true. So this is just restricted to English language. And that's why we say by chance, بالصدفة, in English language. Why? Because in other languages, this is not true. So in English, inflectional morphemes are all suffixes. However, derivational morphemes are suffixes and prefixes. Derivational, unhappy, okay, unhappy, the word is happy, unhappy, happily, or happiness. So this is derivational. However, here we are talking about inflectional morphemes. In English, inflectional morphemes are all suffixes. And this is by chance. Why? Since in other languages, this is not true. There are only 8 inflectional morphemes in English. And this is going to make the learning of inflectional morphemes very easy, okay? Very easy. So there are 8 inflectional morphemes in English. Inflectional, okay? Tasrif, yes, exactly. Tasrifi, okay? Tasrifi. Good. Okay. What are they? Only 8 inflectional morphemes in English. Number 1 is the third person singular. Third person singular in the present simple. He, she, it. Okay, he waits. She plays. He speaks. It gives us milk, or the cow gives us milk. So number 1 is the is in the third person singular. He, she, it takes is. Okay. Ed. This is number 2. The past tense. The past tense in the ed. He waited. Okay. He waited. The ed. Okay. And that's why all of the inflectional morphemes are what? Are suffixes. All the inflectional morphemes are suffixes. Okay? They are all suffixes. They come at the end. So the S in the third person singular, present simple, ed, past tense, he waited. Okay? Number 3, ing in the progressive, he's waiting. He is waiting. Okay? Number 4, en or sometimes ed in the past participle. Okay? In, like I had eaten. I had eaten. So this is past participle. Next we have, I think this is number 5. Okay, number 5. S plural S, both chairs are broken. Both chairs, okay? Chairs. And the S in the possessive. In the possessive. In the possessive. Okay, the chair's leg is broken. Ahmed's car was stolen. Ahmed's car was stolen. So S as a plural and possessive S, the possessive S, okay? Next, number 7, ER in the comparative. He was faster than her. He was faster. ER in the comparative. In the comparative, because sometimes we have ER like dive, diver. Okay? Drive, driver. Okay? This is different. ER in the comparative. Okay? He was faster than her. EST, superlative. He was the fastest. Okay? He was the fastest. So all the eight types here are inflectional morphemes. They are inflectional. They are inflectional morphemes. What are they? What are they? The S in the third person singular, he speaks. ED in the past tense, he waited. ING in the progressive, he's waiting. EN, for example, in the past participle, I had eaten, okay? Or I have seen him. S in the plural, both chairs are broken. S possessive, Ahmed's car was stolen. ER as a superlative, he was faster, stronger, taller. Okay. EST as superlative, he was the fastest. Okay. These are the 8 types of inflectional morphemes. Okay. Let's have a look here. An overall diagram of the morphological description. This is the morphological description. Morpheme can be divided into bound, free. Bound, free. Free morpheme can stand alone as a word, okay? Bound morpheme cannot stand alone as a word. It needs to be attached to other free morphemes, okay? Bound, free. Bound morpheme. حر, طليق, okay? حر أو طليق, free, and bound, مرتبط بغيره. Okay, cannot occur alone. However, free morpheme can occur alone as a word, okay? Okay, as for free morpheme, we have lexical and functional. Lexical and functional. Lexical, which carries the meaning, it conveys the meaning, okay? Like nouns, adjectives, adverbs, verbs, they carry the meaning, okay? A unit, the minimal unit of meaning. The minimal unit of meaning, okay? However, functional, they just carry what? They carry the functional or the grammatical information. Like what? The functional prepositions, demonstratives, articles, pronouns, conjunctions, okay? They carry grammatical information, okay? Like the, in, at, okay? My, okay? So all these are functional. So free. The can stand alone. Yes, the is an article. It can stand alone, but it doesn't convey meaning, and that's why it is functional. Okay, car can stand alone. Okay, but it carries meaning. Okay, car. Okay, so we have lexical and functional. Lexical and functional, okay, are subdivided under free morphemes. Okay, however, bound morphemes we have derivational and inflectional. Bound morphemes we have derivational and inflectional. Okay, derivational, prefixes and suffixes. Okay, derivational morphemes can be prefixes and suffixes, both. A derivational morpheme can change the meaning of a word, e.g., so because they are prefixes and suffixes. Just remember this example: happy, unhappy, happiness. Okay, so they are prefixes and suffixes. Derivational, اشتقاقي. Okay, prefixes and suffixes. Derivational morphemes can change the meaning of a word, like kind, unkind. The meaning is totally different. Kind, unkind, prefix. Okay, A derivational morpheme can change the grammatical category or the word class or the part of speech of the word. Okay, so kind, adjective, kindness, noun. So derivational morphemes change both meaning and word category, or the grammatical category, sorry, or the part of speech of the word. Okay. However, inflectional morphemes, number one, only suffixes at the end. Only they are eight. They are eight in number. Inflectional, eight in number. We can write here like this: eight in number. In number. Good. They are eight in number. They are eight in number. Okay. They are eight in number. Good. Okay, so they are only, inflectional morphemes are only suffixes. Inflectional morphemes are only suffixes. Good, good, good. So inflectional morphemes are only suffixes. They come at the end of the words. Okay, they come at the end. Okay, they occur at the end of words. An inflectional morpheme never changes the grammatical category of a word, okay, or the part of speech of the word, okay? It never changes the grammatical category of a word. For example, old, older, oldest, all are adjectives, okay? Go, went, gone, all are verbs, okay? Go, went, gone. Like we have go, I went, I have gone. All are verbs. So inflectional morphemes are eight in number, and we know them, of course. Okay, we have something here, done with this, done with this. Of course, we have already discussed this, this idea. Okay, bound morphemes always appear in order. First derivational, then inflectional. Like the word teachers. Again, bound morphemes, okay, always appear in order. Yes, they are not haphazard. مش عشوائي ظهورهم. When we are talking about bound morphemes, we know that derivational, inflectional, they appear in order. They are not haphazard. They are systematic. They occur according to a specific system. What is it? First, derivational, then inflectional. This is very important. Derivational and then inflectional. If we have two morphemes, one derivational and another inflectional in a word, the first must be derivational and the second, or then we have the inflectional one. Let's take an example here. We have teachers. Okay, forget about teach. Forget about teach. Teach is a free morpheme. Okay, teach is a free morpheme. Teacher, ER and S. We have the ER and S. ER is a derivational morpheme. Teacher, okay? Derivational. We derive a new word from teach. Teacher, okay? Teacher, okay? It is not the comparative. ER is not the comparative, okay? Like tall, taller. If it is a comparative, okay, then it is inflectional. This is very important. ER is confusing. The ER-ing, and this stuff is very confusing. Why? Because ER here, ER is derivational, okay? Like dive, diver, okay? Swim, swimmer, drive, driver, talk, talker, and this stuff. So if we are talking about superlative, comparative, ER is a comparative. Sorry, teacher is not a comparative. If it is a comparative, okay, if it is comparative, we are talking about inflectional. We are talking about inflectional morphemes. However, teach, teacher, we derive new words. We get new words, okay? Teach, teacher, okay? Dive, diver, okay? Write, writer, and this stuff. So ER is derivational. is derivational. So first we have derivational, then inflectional. S is the plural S. So teachers, okay, teach, forget about teach. We have ER. Why forget about? Why I am asking you to forget about teach? The word teach is free morpheme. And we are talking about bound morphemes here. Bound morphemes, okay, bound morphemes, okay? So after teach, we have ER and S. ER and S. ER is derivational. Then we have S, which is inflectional, which is inflectional, which is inflectional. Good. Okay. In the word teachers, teach is the stem, is the root, is the base, okay? Okay. It is a free morpheme, not bound. Okay. ER is a derivational morpheme. Okay. Derivational. Why? Because when we add ER, we derive a new word. We derive a new word, teacher, happy, unhappy, okay, happiness, happily, right? So in each case, in each time we derive, we get a new word. So ER is a derivational morpheme, and S is an inflectional morpheme of plural, okay? If a derivational morpheme and an inflectional morpheme come at the end of a word or of the word, only the inflectional morpheme ends the word, the same, okay? Only the inflectional morpheme ends the word. It means the derivational comes at the beginning, okay? The derivational comes at the beginning. First derivational, then inflectional. This is very easy, okay? So I think we are done with this. Let's go to morphs and allomorphs. Morphs and allomorphs. Good. Morph is the actual form realizing morpheme. Realizing a morpheme is the actual realization, تجسيد الفعلي النطق. Why? Because a morpheme is abstract. A morpheme is abstract, and once we say it, it becomes morph. This is the idea of morphs, of the difference between a morph and morpheme. Morpheme is the abstract. It is in the mind. Okay, it is in the mind, right? So a morph is the actual form realizing morpheme. Realizing morpheme. Again, morph is the actual form or the actual realization. Sometimes we say, so it is the actual realization. A morph is the actual realization of a morpheme. Why? Because a morpheme is abstract. It is in the mind. That's it. Cats consists of two morphs. Okay, realizing a lexical and an inflectional. Lexical is cat, and inflectional is the plural S. Good. So cats consists of two morphs, okay, realizing a lexical and an inflectional morpheme. What are they? Cat is the lexical, which carries the meaning, and S, which carries the plural. That's to say it is the inflectional morpheme. Good. Plural morpheme has at least three, the plural morpheme, of course, we are talking about plural, the plural S, okay? Plural morpheme has at least three realized versions or allomorphs in box, hens, and benches. Why? Because the pronunciation is different, like box. It is the same, plural. It is pronounced in box, it is box, is hens, it is pronounced is, and benches is. So we have s, z, and is. Good. All three are allomorphs because they are different versions of the same morpheme. They are different versions of the same morpheme. They are pronounced differently, but semantically, they are the same. Semantically speaking, they are the same. Why semantically? I mean by semantically the meaning, because it conveys the plural. Okay, it conveys the plural. Okay, it is S, whether S or ES sometimes. S. Okay, so in each case, the pronunciation is different. Okay, the realization, let me say, the realization is different. So plural morpheme A plural morpheme has at least 3 realized versions. realized versions يعني تجسيدها، نطقها، النطق الفيزيكال. Okay, the physical realized versions. Okay, they have 3 realized versions or allomorphs. So the 3 versions here are called allomorphs of the same morpheme. Allomorphs, and it means all morphemes, allomorph. Okay, in box, hens, and benches. Box, hens, and benches is past tense. This is done, of course. Past tense morpheme in worked, claimed, and landed has 3 allomorphs. Okay, let's have a look. Worked, okay, worked, it is t. Claimed, d, and landed, id. Again, we have worked, depending on the last sound, or in the last, yes, in the last sound of the word, of the singular word. We have worked, okay, worked, claimed, d, and landed, id, it is id. So here we have cause, car plus s, cause, lexical and inflectional plural. Yes, of course, lexical car and s inflectional plural. Buses, okay, buses, bus, lexical and is inflectional plural. Good, okay. 2 morphs, s and es, used to realize the inflectional morpheme plural. Good, either s or es. Good. So s and es are allomorphs of the morpheme plural. S or and es are allomorphs of the morpheme plural. Cat plus plural means cats. We have cats, cat plus s. Good. Bus plural means buses, okay? Plus plural, cat plus plural, cats. Bus plus plural, buses. We have bus plus es. Good. Sheep plural plus plural, sheep. Sheep, the same, by the way. Sheep and sheep. Sheep singular and sheep plus plural, the same, sheep. Okay, plus nothing here, plus nothing. Man plural, man plus plural, men. Okay, okay. Here we have a and a and a. Morphs are, this is the definition of morphs, are the actual realization of a morpheme. Why? Because a morpheme is abstract. It is in the mind. And once we say it, it becomes morph. Okay? Morphemes are abstract units. Morphs are discrete. This is easy. This is very easy. Morphemes are abstract units. Morphs are discrete. Good. Okay? Good. Okay, so again, a morph is a realization of a morpheme, or how the morpheme is said. This is a morph. Okay, again, a morph is the realization of a morpheme. Realization, it means is the actual utterance, okay, or how. This is, okay, is a realization of a morpheme or how the morpheme is said. The basic example of it is the plural s. And 3 different morphemes, 3 different pronunciations of the same morpheme, okay, are called allomorphs of the same morpheme, allomorphs. 1 is a morph, but 2, 3, okay, they are different allomorphs of the same morpheme. Good. So the basic example of it is the plural s, okay, the plural s, like bus, buses, cat, cats, house, houses. The 3 are called allomorphs. The 3 are called allomorphs, okay? So a morph is a physical form representing a certain morpheme in a language. That's it. That's it. Okay? كلهم نفس التعريف. Again, a morph is a physical form representing a certain morpheme in a language. Physical presentation, physical utterance, okay? Sometimes different morphs may represent the same morpheme. Different, not one, not one. Okay, not one. Okay, the same morpheme is pronounced differently. Okay, in this case, the different versions are called allomorphs. Again, sometimes different morphs, like the plural S. The plural S is a morph, okay? S, okay. However, sometimes different morphs may represent the same morpheme. That's to say, a morpheme may take different forms. If so, they are called allomorphs of that morpheme. Like this: cat, cats; girl, girls; bus, buses. We have S, Z, and is. The three, okay, the three morphs here, the three morphemes are called allomorphs of the same morpheme. Okay, allomorphs are the set of morphs. Allomorphs are the set of morphs. Okay, this is a morph, morph, morph. Okay, okay. The different versions of the same morpheme are called allomorphs. Okay, so allomorphs are the set of morphs, or allomorphs are variants of a morpheme. Variants of a morpheme that differ in pronunciation but are semantically identical. Good. Why semantically identical? Because S, in all these cases, the S is plural. Okay? Okay, is the plural. Okay? It conveys plural. Okay? Cat, cats, plural. Girl, girls, plural. Bus, buses, buses, plural. Okay? They are different, or they are variants of a morpheme. Okay? They differ in pronunciation, of course, but they are semantically identical, the same. In terms of meaning, they are the same. So the phonetic realization of semantically identical, the phonetic realization of morpheme. For example, in English, the plural marker, okay, the plural marker E or ES or S of regular nouns can be pronounced Z, S, or is. The same idea, depending on the final sound of the noun's singular form. Depending on the final sound of the noun singular form, like bus, girl, cat, hissing sound. Okay, if like, okay, cat. So what makes it is, or is the final sound in the word. Okay, the final sound of the noun singular form, like cat, singular, girl, singular. Okay, the L, T, S. Okay, this makes the word, the plural, either is, or is. Okay, another example: played, finished, and deeded. Okay, played, it's D; finished, it's T; and deeded, it's id. Deeded, id. All these are different versions. Okay, they are different versions. When I say different versions, I mean different pronunciations. They have different pronunciations of the same phoneme, of the same, morpheme, but semantically, in terms of meaning, they are the same because they express past simple. They express the past simple. Okay, good. Next, 22, like cats, girls, buses. Okay, yes, of regular nouns can be pronounced is, or is, depending on the final sound of the noun singular form. The same idea. Okay, it's the same idea whether we are talking about the plural S or the ed, which expresses or conveys the past simple. Okay, good. We have example here, a diagram. This one, allomorph, plural, for example, plural is. Okay, it is a morpheme. We have, it can be pronounced like is, z, or is. All of them, each one is a morph. Each one is a morph. Morph. Okay, morph. Okay, they are morphs, okay, but together they are allomorphs, allomorphs of the same morpheme, allomorphs of the same morpheme, allomorphs of the same morpheme, okay? Here we have exercises. Describe the affix impossible. For example, impossible, derivational prefix, good. Terrorized, terrorize, discs, plural, So this is, okay, these are important exercises to be done on your part, okay? And the last one, the functional, for example, young lexical, functional lexical. This one, derivational and inflectional. This one, functional lexical, and this stuff. It's very easy, okay? It's very easy. Thank you very much. We have come to the end of our class. I'm very happy that we have come to the end of our class of today, which is morphology. Be prepared, inshallah, for chapter 7 until we meet again, inshallah, on Google Meet. Bye bye. Thank you very much.